4 straight weeks, we've had a sellout crowd. This place is awesome. The atmosphere is electric. Denny Hamlin, the all-time wins leader here on the pole. He takes the outside lane. To his left, the reigning champ. We are green in the Poconos.
Big move by Reddick around the top. He's going to grab a few rows, get on the outside of this 12-car Blaney, stays out of the outside wall down the back straightaway. He must have picked up 4 or 5 spots right there, just taking that third groove around the top. Trying to get more here, going 3 wide into the tunnel turn around the outside of Byron.
And I don't think Byron knew he was there. We'll see if they get it cleaned out. Reddick will choose the lift, get back in line. Up front, we have the 7 to the outside of Hamlin. Hamlin almost just protecting the bottom, allowing the 7 to have that top line into that flat turn 3 that Trevor talked about in the pre-race.
Make note of this, Larson inside lane gets the race lead lap 1.
Yeah, absolutely good organization on that inside lane. I think Denny's gonna lose second place right here to Suarez. They applied that resin several years ago, still giving a little bit of grip to that outside line. That's why Suarez is able to stay up there. He's gonna finally possibly make the pass. Nope, Denny's gonna try to side draft some more.
This place will tease you, right? Just when you think someone's got it, the rally comes from the other lane. Briscoe does get by Gibbs, and now Hamlin up to second.
Oh, man. Suarez right across the nose of the 19. Briscoe has to get up the racetrack to find some grip.
Kyle Larson leads as we work lap 8. We remember Kyle Busch.
We got a lap car right here in front of the 5. That could become a challenge for this 5 car. This could present an opportunity for Denny. The 5's tight, aero balance. If he has to get in the wake of this lap car down here in turn 3, that's Casey Mears in the 62. That might present the 11 an opportunity to get side by side with Larson. Let's see what happens. Larson's got to go to the top of the track to stay out of the dirty air of the 62. Denny's going to go to the bottom. Now the 62 is going to slow down to 5. Here we are, side by side for the lead.
And listen to the crowd, sold out here.
Denny's going to clear.
Denny Hamlin back to the lead.
Clear, clear, clear.
Say back to the lead, started on the pole, and he's leading for the first time today after Larson got the early advantage, 11 on point, getting it done.
You'll see 4 tires and fuel go on this 45 to jump the stage.
All right, risk versus reward. So if you're Chris Gale right now, and you're a crew chief of the 11, you know you want those 10 points, but everybody that's been on pit road will not pit at the end of the stage. So every one of these cars are a position you're going to lose. How much do you dare give up?
The points are piling up for Denny Hamlin. This is his 5th stage win of 2026. That leads all drivers.
The battle for the lead still rages. Side by side for 3rd.
Top 4, those guys that flipped the stage right behind him, Denny Hamlin, who made that pit stop after winning stage number 1. He's right there. Look at Blaney. A little crossover looking inside of those 2 Toyotas out front.
Well, now there's a second groove developing in the tunnel. It's allowing that outside line to still be stubborn out here. And at some point, you might just have to take the slide job, drive up the track. The 42 of John Hunter tries to do that, but Reddick's there. 42 has to jump out of the gas. Reddick with the spot.
Finally, all clear out front, Tyler Reddick. Zane Smith pulls out of line, trying to make it happen. Around Blaney now side by side with Hamlin, this for 3rd.
Oh!
There he goes! Zane Smith loses it off the corner.
Lock it down, lock it down.
Inside wall.
Lock it down. Let me know if you make nose contact here. Can't see you.
Man,
Oh, yeah,
he was just pushing so hard there, trying to make something happen where they could run in the top 10 on a regular basis. And here you see it up the track, just got a little bit loose. He did a great job actually keeping the car out of the door of the 11. There was a loose moment. He corrected up the track, and that could have taken Denny with him. Larson to the inside, a late dive bomb down into the tunnel. little bit of a surprise for his teammate there, but Chase is going to clear on exit.
Hendrick Motorsports has been great at Pocono, won here 19 times. Got 3 cars in the top 7 today. Saw Elliott and Larson racing for 6th.
Couple cars getting way up the racetrack there, down in turn 3 and 4. Oh, man, the 21's in the wall. SVG.
Look at this. Coming off of turn 3. Crash, caution number 3.
Yeah, that all started back in the middle of turn 3. It looked like SVG got into the inside of Josh Berry, and they go way up the racetrack. And they continue to sort of argue for that position off of the corner. And the 21 runs out of racetrack or runs into the wall. And it looked like from that point forward, it was just chaos.
So there's the SVG and the 21. So they're 3 wide, and the 33 is also, I'm not sure the 33 knows he's 3 wide or doesn't have the ability to stay down a lane. I would love to hear what the 33's hearing, because right there, you know, he's running it like there's 1 car to his outside, not 2.
You know, a few of those cars involved there, the ones that had just come down to make a pit stop, lost all that track position trying to play a little game of strategy, and you get caught in the middle of this.
John Hunter Nemechek also came into this race only having led 21 laps over the last 2 seasons. Today, he's going to cross to lead lap number 18. What a confidence booster it is for this young man. I talked to crew chief Travis Mack earlier, because if you watch these Legacy Motor Clubs cars, they always run right together, whether it's 25th or right now if it's 1st and 3rd. Travis contributes a lot of that to the work being done with the shop, but also his relationship with Justin Alexander, the crew chief on the 43 of Eric Jones. They've worked together in some capacity back to their Hendrick days 20 years ago. I know you guys know the importance of those crew chiefs getting along, Marty.
Trevor checked in with Chris Gale, the crew chief for Denny Hamlin, who's trying to track down Chase Elliott to be the leader of those on that lap 48 pitting strategy. Steve, I asked Chris Gale, I said, pitting at that point, can you make it to the end of the stage? He said, if it goes green, likely not, but I can flip it. And also I can pit with everybody else, and then my stop would be much quicker than everybody else.
You see that play for the 19, that literally the tire changer waited on the gas man. Like, we think it's all about changing tires. It was all about the gas man. They didn't want him to unplug any sooner than he needed to. Now we start to see a little bit of a trickle of other cars coming to pit road. We have the 48 of Bowman there. Now the leader, the 42 of Nemechek, on pit road in front of you, Trevor. He's on the gas. He's upshifting, but the momentum of the 19 is going to carry him by. But where will the 43 blend with the 42? I think the 42 is going to get him as well with momentum. Let's see. It's going to be close. I think the 42 is going to be behind him. So 43 of Jones leapfrogs his teammate. Once again, though, they were on split strategies. Now they're together, right? So now these 2 different plans have merged together.
Kenneth Purcell, the fueler, will give the nod when they are fueled. Going to wait just a little bit. There's a nod, and there goes Denny Hamlin, who keeps that lead over Chase Elliott off of pit road.
And on the racetrack, the legacy cars, including Chase Briscoe, use those fresher tires to absolutely jump in front of these guys. So the pit stops much quicker on these 2 cars. 2.5 to 3 seconds, kind of comparing as a general. But look at this, Briscoe, the 42, the 43, already in the tunnel turn.
Todd Gilliland runs it long. Going to pick up a stage victory. It will be the first of his career. Chase Briscoe plays the strategy. They execute it quite well. He's second in the stage. Great stage points day for him.
Byron right here in the 24 car. I like the speed in the 24 that I've seen today. If Denny's the best car, I think Chase and Byron seem to show the best speed comparable to him. Well, we got a car losing a right front tire wheel. So this is the 62 of Mears, and what I believe's happened, Steve, is that the wheel came loose.
Let the 19 know we got to stay together here. Can't kill our line.
We're just trying to get that 19 to commit all the way to turn 1. You got teammates on both lanes, so you both got to kind of stick with each other to make this work.
Nemechek in control, outside lane. Hamlin's had some big restarts the last couple of weeks to get the lead and get the victory. We'll see what happens here. 50 to go.
Dead even, off into turn 1.
Hamlin knows out front. And there goes the 11. All clear. Started on point, won a stage, cycled out of the lead through strategy, but with 50 to go, he's in charge again.
Yeah, not a good sign for the rest of the field to see that 11 car up front. 3 wide here for round 10 through the tunnel. Priest way up there against the wall. In recent years, to understand that wasn't going to be an option. Oh, the 12 into the wall. He's not going to be happy. He's not going to be happy about how Chastain got onto his inside, made him a little bit tight there. Got him into the fence. Chastain wisely gets behind this 12. Chastain up the racetrack, using a lot of racetrack right there. Ryan's got a right to be upset.
And they said we're going on the jack. So as soon as it drops, I can tell it's already full. And there goes Hamlin. Let's see where he cycles out.
Well, on board with the 24 of Byron. Hamlin's going to be upper left. He's already kind of off and going. So I think Hamlin's going to easily keep the lead over Byron. Now it's whose car is better. 38 laps to go.
But what are Christopher Bell and Adam Stevens cooking up? Listen in.
Really good, man. Keep doing that. We're going to stretch this thing. That last lap was fantastic. Good mileage and good speed.
Adam Stevens, we're going to, quote, stretch this thing. Now, Steve, they pitted with 51 laps to go. That would be a fairly massive stretch. I just checked in with Adam Stevens. I said, can you stretch it to the end? He said, I believe we can, but I do not think that we will win. I think this could just get us some track position.
Let's get an update. Driver 11, Marty.
And Denny Hamlin knows that 24 growing bigger in his mirror. In fact, a moment ago, they just started giving him updates to where William Byron is running. And when they went into the tunnel turn last time, Dale, he said to Chris Lambert, his spotter, give me those updates. Tell me where that 24 is running so I can match what he's doing.
I don't think he's going to get to us if you can keep doing that.
Adam Stevens says, I don't think he's going to get to us. Now, look, we're trying to guess how much fuel this 20 is saving, but these teams have become so efficient with fuel savings. Drivers have the tools to do it.
A little bit of lap traffic for Denny Hamlin, as we saw on the
I
screen.
think your turn 1 is good. You need to left earlier in 2 and 3.
That's instructions to the 20. As you were mentioned, traffic now in front of the 11.
Yeah, the 24's not been able to gain over the last couple of laps on the 11 of Denny Hamlin, and Denny's going to make quick work of the lap traffic.
Bell's like, man, I have a cast on my left wrist. I'm doing the best I can out here. Cut me some slack. Find me some fuel. 25 miles to go. 10 laps.
Yeah, there's Denny right there at the top of the screen.
We'll probably slide in P4, we think, if we did enough saving.
I like the honesty. Like, hey, man, let's not even pretend we're racing Hamlin. We're thinking P4. They've given him a target pace. Hamlin's thinking, that's great, man, but just let me go clean because I have Hendrick Chevy back here, a couple seconds back, but he's close enough. I don't want to catch you at the wrong time.
That's so painful for Christopher Bell to know that he could run harder and possibly keep Denny behind him. He's going to have to let him just drive right by him. He's got to do it quick because Byron's only 2 seconds back. There goes Denny to the inside. That'll be there. There it is.
Denny Hamlin back on point. His teammates saving fuel. Hamlin takes advantage. The 11 in charge.
Oh, man, he buries it down into turn 3 to the inside.
Junior Christopher Bell out of fuel, running 4th. He just said, I'm out, I'm out.
Oh, man, so Denny on the top is going to take the white flag right here.
1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. There's Bell peeling off, coming to pit road.
Yeah, so at least he got to pit road. He's probably going to lose 20, 25 spots. Now it's all about Denny Hamlin. He has about 2 miles to go.
4 times in his career, he's won back-to-back, but he's never had the hat trick, winning 3 in a row. Boy, has he been so impressive. Across the tunnel turn. Short shoot to turn 3. And now the left-hander coming back to the checkered flag. Hamlin is on a heater. Denny gets his 3rd victory in a row, and it comes here at Pocono.
Three in a row, 64, my man. Great work. Help us out.
Hi folks, Lee Diffie from NBC Sports here. If you enjoyed what you just watched, well, you can get a whole lot more. Yes, it's time to bring the action and subscribe to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube channel. You get all the news, highlights, reviews, the whole lot. So go for it.